time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards. It was, and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited. Working.
I don't know about this season. That shit. No, this is one you're not in. I know. I'm talking about mine. I'm like 46. I'm mine. I just worked on UAB. Yes. More. Yeah, good. Oh yeah, you can lose.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Sooners.
Well, you ain't going to be able to keep up.
Matches his total from that victory last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. So Missouri's offense has the ball. We ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today. And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can.
What's fucked up for JMU is they coached going to UCLA, and boy, he probably going to take some of that team with him. So JMU whole team gone, and they just made it to the playoffs for the first time in history. You know what? Right, and FBS history. You know, they was not a team. Not on this list. Right.
That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whips, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
He wants to change this route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Missouri really moving on offense with another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting a physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second coming up with his red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he walks us in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation. There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants. Buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this kid.
I was going to say, just get sandwich meat and chips because we got bread and another pack of Tyrone.
He was looking for some running, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
What? Well, it doesn't matter. Right, get beef. It's not, just still. And some toilet paper. I ain't worried about the fucking papers. Get toilet paper.
Great game together. Really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you everything you can. This offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen in the last couple of weeks.
That was a really good job by the defense.
What? No, I have no idea. And top ramen, baby. I'm sure she sent you at least 10.
Keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And the explosive player there on the move all the way to the 44. The Sooners rush him off quickly. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receivers.
He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the...
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes into 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best look. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up 3rd down. This offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off play action. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it single week.
Looking to throw on third. Makes the grab. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Now the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback. But two, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Takes the easy one to the back. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. The play action fake. Trying to ball his way in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way. But you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just burst him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Sooners will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. Hales the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Unloads to the wideout. got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Gets the back moving. Flips it out in the flat. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Off-play action on first down. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! And they add 6 more to the Morvet, trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on first down. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Sooners will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He'll pitch it. Wide open spaces. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He might want another play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. This time on target.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Hold and finds his man on the left. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open on the left. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Sooners will try to punch it in on first and goal. Looking to throw. He's got it on the move. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. So first down will open up the final period. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And they will score. Touchdown Sooner. The AT unit on the field. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the 4th quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Kick is in the air. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Snags it on the right. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's got 99 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. A first down for the offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Turning it on. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Offense changing the play. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Got his man quickly. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a